Welcome to the 420 Tarot Lounge. My name is Friday. I hope you're having an awesome day. And if you're having a shitty day, have as best a day as you can in the situation you find yourself. I have called in Sovereign. I have cleared the air. I have meditated. And I did my 420 partaking as well. I did actually a lot of work in my garden this morning. I had a couple of plants that were a little bit overgrown and they were shadowing some of my vegetable plants, so I had to trim them back or tie them up a little bit so my beans and peas could grow a little more with a little more light, we'll say. So plants are light seekers. I'm a prism walker, and I give the good with the bad, the beautiful with the ugly. There we go. 10 of Pentacles. We do call on Sovereign here to provide justice in reverse. Two cards. Three of Swords. Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands. Oh, then we have the Ace of Pentacles as the underlying energy here. I do want to encourage discernment when consulting tarot or any other spiritual or mystical pathway. But I do want to see here that you have, I'll say, a money-making idea. And I feel like there's been some kind of, I think that it's a good idea. Otherwise, Sovereign wouldn't be showing it to me. I think it was a good idea, or it is a good idea. I feel like either the sales pitch or the prototype aesthetics, either they didn't live up to a standard for presentation, or I feel like there could also have been some kind of deception, or not deception, like someone trying to like jump on the bandwagon with you, I guess you could say. Okay. Okay. What can you provide us, Sovereign, for extended commentary, clarity, advice? Nine of Cups. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Although we don't like to jump to conclusions. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Strength. Seven of Wands under the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That similar type of thing happened in a previous video today. Three of Swords. Let's move this up a little bit. Sorry about that little pause there. The wheel. You can see all that. Yeah. The underlying energy is, the Chariot. Okay. So I didn't quite finish my interpretation here. I apologize. But it seems to me that this upset, this didn't go according to plan type of. I feel that the words I'm hearing are, oh, that's a swell idea, Hank, but we're going in this direction instead. That's kind of what I hear there. Okay. So I feel like now, okay, you're kind of unsure where to whatever this is. I think that there's ways to have it being implemented, used, retooled, whatever, um, for other uses, other things. But I don't think you're so you're stuck in going in the one direction. And this here is saying to me, you're sticking to your guns. You're going to get what you want. This is what I'm seeing as the energy that you're bringing here. This is how that would kind of unfold, and I it's you're I there's a feeling that you're not putting there's not enough effort being put forward, and I think can maybe put on the appearance that you're not serious. You are maybe not. Maybe that's not the right. Uh, you're you should be smarter than you are, or than you're letting on. Okay, you should know more than what you're letting on, like how to do things and that kind of stuff, and willing to learn it. Um, this is this will feel like uh, the energy projection given off is that you're not interested. You're not this what you're. This is not your number one priority. That kind of thing. Although um, it is, I think that that creates a little bit of mixed feelings there um, on trying to move it forward. Okay. I feel like here there's a new chapter starting. Although there was disappointment up here, I feel like there's also going to be disappointment again down here. And this disappointment is we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Strength card, and the Strength card is supported by the Chariot as the underlying energy. So um, that is like hmm, it's like a 7-8. Um, it's like a streak, I guess you could say. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here in reverse, and the Eight of Wands up here in reverse. So this to me is that you have allowed the um, the timing maybe not been right either. At this, they're you're going this way and they want to go that way. That is what I feel like disrupted that, and then the lack of interest. Although it was top of mind, the aura that you were giving off is that you lacked interest in it. Um, I think because you felt a little um, embarrassed. Okay, so now, but it's still your piece de la resistance, right? Um, I feel like here, because of this misunderstanding, misrepresentation, that it may be turned down again. I think that you might jump a little bit too soon and try and present it again, or whatever you want to, whatever that is. And I I feel like after this rejection, this is the wheel. The wheel is supported by the Chariot, and as underlying energy. So this means that the wheel is going to move. So it's as though um, I also it also seems to me that the with the um, 7 of Wands, that this was like a survival protection uh, for your ego. We're gonna get what am I going to use? I'm going to use this one. This one. Okay, Sovereign. We've got a little bit more commentary, a little bit of understanding of um, what what could potentially happen after this has been, I'm going to say, turned down. The Devil. Hmm. Three of Discs. The Emperor. The World again. And that is the, so this goes like this. Sorry. Sorry, lovelies. And we have the World over here too. Um, the Hierophant. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, sorry, the World. We have the wow. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, and then we have a card that just flipped over. Two cards. We have the Tower that came out with the Two of Discs. Oh my goodness. And then we have the Sun. So usually when people see the Devil card come up, all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, oh my God. And it's not always like that. Okay. It just could mean that there is a turn that's got to be taken that is uncomfortable, or that is maybe, although um, normal, you may find it not normal, or you may find it not comfortable for you. Okay? So, not always the devil is horrible. Okay? It just gives us a little bit more insight. And underneath, like I said, underneath we have the sun. And this sun card underneath tells me exactly that. Okay. So I feel like there's with this secondary um, rejection, that I feel like it's moving the wheel forward. It's almost as though there's somebody that comes out of the woodwork and approaches you and wants to collaborate. So if you remember earlier, I said it feels like somebody's trying to hone in on your idea. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Somebody is going to step out of the woodwork, and I feel like they're going to be wanting to collaborate, or whatever that is, whatever, um, be a partner, be joined. Um, this for me is you asserting your, I'm going to say, dominance, that you are, that you're open to, I feel like you're open, but you also have an order of operations, we'll say. With the So in this deck, the world card is actually, it's card number 21, but in the sky, in space, it says number 42, and it's like two worlds meeting, coming together, uh, some kind of um, encounter. Okay, so it's like there's I feel like this encounter can be interpreted as a positive encounter. But then I feel like there's also, okay, with the Hierophant here, there's got, and then the 77 here. So loss of um, ambition, um, possibly even your resources. And the 7 to 1s here with the boundaries, restrictions, the Hierophant, it's like, okay, you know what can happen. And so now this is almost like putting policies in place, having a direct accountability, um, ensuring that things are on schedule. Okay. I think for me, that in general is a recipe for success, right? Making sure things are done in an orderly manner. And he's another, like I said, order of operations. There's um, like open to ideas, but this is now hmm, this is unbelievable. So this to me is like the chariot behind this wheel. This is what this is the movement of the chariot, the movement of the chariot. The wheel turns. Things come to a things don't come to a drastic end. They come to they come back to a level that is within your frequency, your comfort, and I say comfort, not comfort from a long time ago. You have now evolved your taste in music, your taste in furniture, your taste in movies, whether or not you want to go to the cinema or you want to go to the theater, all those kinds of things. Um, it, it's like it's like it's going to bring you to a uh, almost like a realization that although you've had these things for years and blah 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 blah, they don't fit you now. They don't go with your decor. They don't whatever. It's time to let them go. And this feels to me like it is a not just on a whatever this collaboration is. That's what this is. This tower is all about. And this balancing act, or the juggling act, the two of discs, for me directly refers to the making sure that everything is balanced, making sure that everything is on the up and up. Okay. So again, this feels to me like it moves pretty quickly, especially with this devil card. It moves pretty quickly, and I feel like it moves pretty quickly because it does have some kind of a uh, it's time sensitive, particularly with two wheels. It's time sensitive, and this is the chariot. This is what the chariot is doing. It's going to bring you together with somebody. And I feel like it's somebody that comes out of the woodwork. Maybe they want to be a silent partner. So I want to wish you, I'm going to say good luck with all of these. I feel like there's meetings, telephone conversations. I feel like there's even like Zoom meetings or I guess that's what they're called, Zoom meetings, emails, all kinds of stuff. And it feels as though you want to give up, but it's still in your heart. But because you feel a little bit deflated, there's you're giving off the aura or persona that you just don't care about it anymore. And like I said, it feels like there's one more upset that is going to bring about a change in the wheel. With the influence of the chariot, this is the path of the wheel. And then things change. I feel like they change dramatically, and that it is almost like making you look at um, your material belongings, who you have as friends, what you value, um, you know, uh, that kind of thing. So, like I said, I want to wish you luck on this journey. And if you enjoy my interpretation, all I ask is that you pass that puff, smash that like button. And if you would like to see more of my content, I ask that you subscribe and help support my channel. I do appreciate showing up in your algorithm feed every once in a while. I want you to have a wonderful day. I want you to know that you are a beautiful soul. Namaste.